Ewutu Senya East Municipal Assembly. You can Ewutu Senya East eni achiri Kaswa. Aha, e hona Jamila wo na no organ off. E na transfer achine de no Kaswa. Eti we municipal physical planning officer. Eti akasa planning town planning for no Jamila mo mama ne mic mame na me mama kwaba me ya TikTok live e wo talk live TV ne so eti obia a wote menka na wada roma unya mba so a na waba so why e oba no mam likes ne tap ne bebre ye live on so official social handles no Peace FM no so Jemi ehia o
ye nua
na ne ma muti say
nyame adom na wonso e
Erade ahu yamobɔ yɛda so te nkwam yi na kyɛ sɛ erade aye ne nyinaa sɛ adwuma mbɔkɔ
na wo aye feso
I can't disappoint you,
you know, right?
Enuntia
Yeah,
medase yɛdase awie yo
me so medase bebre
ejabza ti Jemi la enka yɛne ne bedi enkomo Jemi nkyɛn pɛɛ ɛna barima doctor Kwabnewua the first die ntia ye nkomo yi ne ho hia titiru no ogina adwasuo mienu so nkwantanan so ɔte akonya so enti ye ka woni a wa no duru blum na ye mpɔtamu wɔm ka se empuni a na epunu no a na nanom tumi do ma bam se ombedandan ne mani ama yen na onye nana ana berima onni hene eno nko akeke da bi ansa na eden kwatena akonya so no ye adwuma eden tena akonya so yi wo ye adwuma wo ye abefo hemfo no a modern chiefs na omo agidi se fa onsa ne unim de ye adwuma na fa boa wo ho na fa boa wo man no eto onya ade so am obi ankrofo mom ne dan no te se meka se nkrofo dan is 0200 so ya se me ma dwen se megege na wo kwa mesa ma to ne botom nso ananke ye to ne botom wo enti berima Dr. Kwabna Ewua the first woye achim sokode me kan sokode da bia maka sokode sa de ye sokode nso so kra de emso bi de atwonwum o timitimi wu se o se ye ka se bi sokode de etu do pa wo hia na wo frɛ no berima Dr. Kwabna Ewua nana sokode de ne ye de kosa eti enne nana ewo ye nchen na samedi ahenia no to nchen se de me kan ye na ono any CEO all time Packer Enterprise na wo construction field no emu was several areas obi a onim ne bia nim ne input ene ne nim de wo construction ene ho asem ye be hye da di eno ho nkomo ene ye wo ha se ye ba be ka adan a ye dwiri go baby a me si me dan gu ye esi ye ho aba asem ene de manhu ye kofa me hawo e ba ye ho nkomo nana wo nkwa so
we de piao
sokode ne sokode no jese jama me hyeda etu so nsa
me se we all kan de dachi wan hwa no what children won because sokode no wo voter ana sokode ne ya kan man
minim sa achim eti minim de ntia ba ko no
sokode no what was say Ghana no ye intertribal
okay
obi afri baby so we be hwe international ewo oman we nim okwa asantima ma ye wo kofodua wo kumase ana ye kofodua nso wachim ohunti ukoba bia akuapem fon so san wo kofodua nti wo hwa
sante wo dwaben ye san wo dwaben wo
kofodua god nti ye nyina no ye anuanem baako nti sanity
nana ewie me dasi o
mejoso
abza for enti berma trase Jamila so so atnase ye di nkomo ne bi menyin ni se ye betimi abie telephone lines na chene ye bebie but me nyin se betimi abie ache etitie de ye kan yie na so asem bisa wo mu a na wa test asem bisa ne de ama me tie mi o mu ni me numbers ne dada na wa test asem bisa ne de ama me number na mo betest asebisa ne dia baso no 055 3002428 055 3002428 send it no by WhatsApp pay a WhatsApp line na mo frefre esunti medum no WhatsApp ne pay na ye adwuma na menya me fa hodi kakra it will send the WhatsApp there about 055 3002428 so Jemmy my bet tasasi me sidan me tasasi no ye ma me plan indenture near the mama no me a draw side plan maybe the no kwa de na nya me masas no kwa ne atwa ya plan kese bi emienu ba ko area num de no bebre ana me so bi de mum me se me dan awie ene hwe cement bo iron rods ene ho ade assembly abase ye bedwiri adani a esinsuo kwam ade na manye ne yie enunti besi dan wie tim mu betu se mo mensuo kwan
yo Nana Usha by the laws of our land no a assembly ni pena e wo to me say be kire say bia ye betima sidan wo ha ye besi school wo ha drain be wo ha e kwan be wo ha nti ye na ye wo sa to me no it's in the wisdom of the law say they ask the assembly to control that nka wo call assembly honum to begin with wo to asase I was say wo call assembly honum ko hwe say asase a me pese me toyi what is the zoning of asase ne ebia na ewo mekanisen kwem ana ewo insuo bi nchen ana bibisa we call them riparian buffers ana ewo ebia areas of public interest protected areas ukwas you don't even need to pay for asase na ansana wa yesa otimi ayesa checks no ubeko na wa call hwese ebia the land is okay ansa before you go and engage even before you pay you still go ahead ubeko akoye search ansana until ultimate go through some steps now me sure say before say obesi udayama abaya bebu no enkoba ne sa
even before I pay
before you pay no
Ghana has a meme kota asase na asase kura kota asase na ma akosua sapon akosua etonam anasika ehu a obanka waye ye o se kura kota asase besi so dan why na kota asase ni padodo say na kra ana ase mi nkonko bi sa assembly aden sika na assembly dia
debi
na fei
usha dan sie no mo fa ncha mi twi ne hye dan nyente mo be fa nsa aha nti usha dan sie a very heavy investment into ube ya was some due diligence you don't need even side plan before say obekwa assembly akobisem ebia ya chew say asase we ne beton ama wo de agina ho na fa wo current location fa send the unia current location wo call WhatsApp so abibi wo ha it say office pin wo boss wo obehu live location wo behu current location wo de send the current location ne ma obi fa call assembly any local assembly a wasase no wase kobisa say di me pesa me to asase this site ni zoning ya den e wo kwemu ana e wo nsuo mu e wo say de e wo mbia ombe ka kire wo then you have checked one box na aka ownership issue because e wo say ye ton sase wo chrome harbor sometimes utimi to ya na 10 other people nso akotua na aka de obetime akokot what the American say nti we ya ne sa now if you check the box of the assembly no now asa for document no side plan no Collins commission for your investigation to know who is the owner definitely say ebia ahemfo dia ana state land ana bibisa they will tell you then you know whether you are transacting with the right person or not
adio Berma bedasi brubium abemu ase onya odi aha bema tie adwuma na sie wa ma adwuma na ye mra ma me bedasi bema se tie Jamila ahyase ya de odi aye sekan no no o se ansa na abetua asase kan When you saw your due diligence. Maybe beside the streets, asama ye mudu do no ekota asase aye mo amane. E do obi kraka obi ni mo aka so ha se de manso wo ho ni se. Due diligence ye. Na mintimi nkobusa akosua sapon, enkonkobusa akosua tonam because ebia no mama befia beifu ahu se ma ye yie. Mato asase na me kota asase. Doctor, de why ye sa estate adwumai enfie bebre. Ye ne say.
Yo, ne di kan me de nchia kese ma piece of material nyina. Say Madam Jamilia kan asana na me pese me kan nyina. One reason tia yenya problems mostly in Ghana was anime because we don't take some of these things seriously. Obi kota asase. No esi obi wo kwan ho. Na the table bi asi ho o se me abusua panyin me na me ton asase na odi ne sika akwa koma abusua panyin without doing the necessary due diligence just like Madam Jamila Eken bisa se so ampa se nipa na o se abusua panyin ampa na abusua na ofiri mu no ampa se mu na oyeden ofiri ampa na odi ne sika yeden ahye ne nsa but kaisa asase na wo koto no investment ana wo ye no obi di akotua 2000 bosome obetiti ewi ni na aka 700 na wabo ne sika no na wanya be 40000 na dia question ni pa ba konsa na we diska ni free but anka wo hu ne say investment na wo ye ana anka wo ye the necessary search when we say me koto asase makopeke ma pe a registered surveyor ama na kopeke asase na mame ama mehu say asase no na ni esimasi ka chem ni so ye no kre so mansu ni so anase manso woso anase obenya the history of the land asase na wakuata ansem ekuata toma Mr. Akutu ana afa free Mr. Akutu abapa kansem and it gives you a history of the whole land into wutu aka hu se bia mi tu aka akono eye na Madam Jejimila ka zoning na yesi dan bi wo kasoa na ekoye ne se ya pagya dan no esi ho kukuru ana ye pese ye diagnostic center won chain so we had to go back to the assembly ye kwaya na MC and kakakas no say doctor na why say tell me say we obi na dey asas ne maame na my emasi dan na me beto aso could you believe say ye kwaya na assembly ne buy number pick here no not knowing said that place was earmarked for a market e work aswa to the extent say baby ye pese ye si dan no kra no embre bia na atwam na ye baby akaswa from bosom no ehye nti na ho yi
ya abusumfi onfefi mba ha asama ba
good nti ehwo no nti asase sa na bia wakọ okoye de bola guma ma ehwa yema nti okoye na wakọpeja odan aye da esi ho probability say that dan bebu no aye high esan say soil testing kra wan ye bia hu say asase na wo si dan wo so no so say oye story building na say onye story building nti na Madam Jamilia kam na ya adwen the sense say oye say ni ma we nyina say where your road a obehu ehwo ye nso ma obehu ehwo ye aban asase adaache aban so de be bibia obeden obehu en necessarily mpo say say wo kwa asam mpo na wakobisa ebi wakoto asase a obonse lotok USB asase ne nchen ma me bi ton beans obi ton wache utimi bisa consenti madam asase we e pacho ye ho ade a ebia bia ba bisi ho na de ba kwa asase ho say bia bia ba si no omunim history e was asase ho nyina those people no omunim history because there be also re ho not here ntini obi ba asase so hu no na o kon so ye dey ohu no
the assembly for ne ma ho a omu hu no omomoti woni
omomoti wonu hu no nti they could be able to tell you asase we nipa na oton ama ono eye no kre ana asan ye den enye no kre nti necessarily say ye be fa say ni ma seriously a menjini say eba be do time ye be kasa assembly wakwa kosi dan akosi kwan so ma assembly ba ba eden aba be bugu eden egufom go say we proper zone na the moment I would o site plan and as in denture be kwa assembly ho no assembly na asede say so di wachi ebe hwe say site plan na wo de aba no coordinate na wo de amom no tally with what on the ground nana nti omo ni nyina beba asamba be hwe if there's a problem I won't try my second in Sokrano, I can't see dance na bebu agu. okoye na no omba ye ho adwuma ma wo
Dr. Parker ma menyina wo hakakra de wo kan ho jemi wa ha bi wi ameto de abonanim se bam eya na yen ordinary Ghanaians yesusu se wo pe bibi wa ban mu na unnim obia wa ban mu assembly wo pe permit bra wo bebre no enti yakoto say sorry o ebi obi ye security man ewo assembly ho obi okra na obi o national service ni oni permanent job anasa designation ewo ho na ye ne kwaya adamfo na ye di bibia akwa akogya no ye bewie no na edi years uti anye ekura usika kra be sanso ahye ewo mu enti me koye eye problem men ha me ho nko me nko bio kra na we koye wo bre ezo si redan no na we si awie ho no usu se private consultants to say mo proper consultants nye ekofikwa mo fo ibi to say mo no mutumi boa mo betimi aboa asisa perception na ye wono ekwan de aboa nipa na from assembly ene de wo to no efemu nyina yetimi enya bibi right ana
yo me da say when it comes to all time packer me fa me honye for instance ye homa oma ebi obi ato asase na watu wasase ka na obi je fi unsem forcefully ana nipa ba ko watu asase ma nipa mienu na osika akwakokem. And these are some of the things we do. Obi wo hwa oni ne ho adaje, obi wo hwa it doesn't only in-depth knowledge about asase ho asemu bia ne den say me kwato asase ntima kotu aka. Nti yen for instance when it come to us, oba an officer, you were legal practitioners, you were retired senior police officers, you were retired senior officers from lands. I know mo nyina yeden eye adwuma. So we like this no the adwuma ne brayan who take up all the responsibility. Ebi asase na wako na pese woto a wo de be ka kire yen ye be dig down aye the necessary search ni na eden amaw na ya ka kire say okay ye be gina ho as witness and as a guarantor at the amount. Don't give the money to the person direct, pay the money to our office na yen ko to scan ma asase ra no nti asase ra no service wo kwa asase na problem ba esan say wo ntima ye wadwuma nti na wo de brain say yen hwehwe mu eden ema na yen ko to scan ma you could take us on now they are court say we do sika just to make sure say you not end up paying money into the wrong hands. Nti yen say no we are there for those people ebia asase hu sem ebia ofele sem kwa kutu asase ka eche be kwa kodu sika ne ade ana so obi aju sika du asase nkwa de fa sem ne brain yen say what the bar yen kasa we take up the fight na ya ju sika de ayede ana wasase e de amount
doctor to say yen baby ayete enkran ha parts of central region titru kaswa baby jemimu way especially common knowledge say ubeta asase atuaka 2 or 3 times ansana baba yodia eti edrum rebia oni omotwea yesi ye kotwa baby foforo ede amaw obi a wato asase wa kra problem aba ho bia wo share responsible ehemfo ana omoton asase no yesi ye kotwa foforo ede amaw yakwa ha na ede amaw opa age opa menye ye better dey avoid this adie through the work.
Okay. Yen to asase keke. Asase bia call with document. And in then chana ni pan be ma na your contract between wo and asase ra. Into wako ton asase. O say asase na meto na the paper keke na hye me say receipt. I don't request here for document. And na indenture. You're wrong. And the indenture itself is not a document. When you take up the indenture, called register wasase. The moment you indenture, you indenture man. Sometimes even indenture, never indenture, and people don't read it. If you are indenture man, indenture nature say as I see a media man, if by 2 years you develop a major masase. And so nipa no on show, baby, I sign signature no kwa na why then wash. And these are some of the things I have for no Eddie beating Crofobibri. So at the end of the day, no Nico police station, I saw the Nico court or say, man, I'm fun in den chayede, Emra. No, on hina beam, I got and say, Shaha, close ne Shahano, Nipanan kind. The same crown, Naya and say, essence a per se area be a developer, but matters as 10 years, 15 years, never just as natural. So most of the estate developers, Naya normally are same 6 months, undeveloped ya jasasi. Assassin so the amount to be an value ya then, a cosero. So if you don't read this clause, all the time, no problem, you be facing you. And untina, all the time, no, a better and good say, you look for credible people and people who have in-depth knowledge on lands. You can look for the services of a land lawyer, on the day say, or yes, assassin who juma. Now, what G a foot wire then, a free no. And I was doing idea there for and offices like just like me offices say na waba na ABR and webi Wohaw and why then abwa is better than say obeko akwashi sika no na osika me kwakọ kama wi as na who say okay office bi wa ha me enkom den enkom jimi sika ma me but anka sabi wunya ntobwa say yes ade we nyina at the end of the day 2 cities now the call ya and the assurance says can I me the call no me shey no ye
Jamile, dear Doctor Parker Eke, me feel like me feel pained.
Yeah.
I am ya say, obeto, young wejuma, where ye a bit jilly egu. Near the clauses be a mouse say, one may developing to cry a j a free on some, when I a near man for FM. Bayana yes apart from time constraint, yes cost associated with a nearmebia et say as a planner. And so buses ya baby G and found one baby made dynasty. A dear I'm betting ya ye a dear bois and to access a professional services, surveyor, architect, also, there are some professions we don't advertise Ghana ha. People can't even assess them. And then assemblies in this regard.
So in this regard, me commending me Honorable Chief Executive, Honorable Seth Saba. We don't ask questions. And then also we fear to go through, we call it bureaucracy. But sometimes the bureaucracy saves a lot when you take the pain to pass through the bureaucracy. And I can assure you it's not even as bad or as scary as we may be thinking about the bureaucracy of the assembly process. My example, baby obiaba, wanko bisa nipana e also oko bisa no. Now the aje obi be a goro man be and some side person be. Oh no, his interest is to milk you from your money. But Uba, ask questions, go to the right offices. When you meet the right people, even me say Ube to me officer. Sometimes I give the community member service and they say, oh, we didn't know that is this easy. Or we didn't know that there are offices or officers who work like you are doing. Maybe you didn't go to the right office. But I would also want to take part of the blame because the publicity is not done too well or too often, let me put it that way. There are community members who really don't know what services assembly offers. Like I mentioned, we took it upon ourselves for the past 2 months. We went community after community. The special planner will talk, the engineer will talk, urban roads engineer, everybody in the assembly will talk, give some kind of education. Inti urban sana, your community appreciates what you are doing. Nanama, as an example, your lawyer service, lands, Ninina Uba Assembly will be able to give you to a good extent. But for special cases like lawyer mu dieno, any mechanism on a business scale, on a very special case, but if you had done the checks from the assembly, from the institutions, from Lands Commission, it will help great deal so that we save the energy for special cases like businesses and other things that you have to go and see doctor and co.
Doctor Kasano or can say a son is saying a jumenti as a Sibia Mokoto that a bola. Now the number of Kranaka Hoyas on yeso because of due diligence in tea almost me ehuni obi ohono mo a na sas maybe we sit dancing enya so ne yeso na enya bola eya asase proper asase esi so dan a eyeye we sit dan no flood the ba ye development ko ne mo ye se ne hona ba ye waterway ne hona ba ye omo profo bi inhabitable se bibi a blocking ho ahwan eti gu eno no dent na mo yesa
o kan say amanfo ahwe mo omo what is it omo capital ni sa nyoma no is within the responsibility of local authorities and then the government as a whole to guard our welfare. So ebia first no ebia say nya waterway na abeye waterway a also intervening. For me as a practitioner of planning, I think the flood issue should be straight head on, addressed head on. Everybody on the waterway should be given an alternative. That's resettlement of everybody within the waterways. And yet to me, mark say a no-go area. And then we strictly enforce it, knowing that we have the welfare of community at heart. I'm sure with time you better drew ho. Ebia na education na awareness na anko ye na de buy and buy. But from now no, there is a lot we can still do. Ebia obia over waterway muno. Yan resettle ni pakrono. Government should invest in doing this so that we do it once and for all.
Me busa sa say on say to say yene nana kasei ukọ all time packer na ukọ siki services bi wa asase to ho a opese onye tumi bi ewo the other side esunti ono na edisika ekwa akoma asase wura edi ama client eti wo client wo tumi wi odan wa hande bibia over edi ama na je say woni asem but assembly no can do sa private and near man that much. I want to be yempo and fan conco bois citizens.
Yeah.
Enti me busa say maybe be a genuine. Me to asase, minya asase a when be tria come and sakura mato. Metini sidan. Me betina ho 5 years ago no. Na ensuo enyiri fa ho. Now ensuo yira fa ho. Ye ba be dwiri edan na go. Do you talk compensation? Because private entities to say all-time pack and compensation. What of state?
Yes. So the issues of compensation, young fan is a wasi wodan. It's really certified. Say bia enye kwaimu na enye insumu. Who permit? Who be bia? Government mostly would take the interest of such people at heart. You'll be duly compensated because you are on the right side of law. But I'm funny say bia ensumu unni permit one koye due diligence. Ena ebia ensure abaho. And they want to clear you. I'm not sure you would even have the right to demand this compensation. But genuine cases to say bia other there are climate changes, there are other situations that were not before. Ebanisa, I'm sure government would be lenient enough, or let me say, would be considerate enough to compensate Sankrofono. Because ebia is for no fault of theirs that no aba, but say ebane say bia una one year due diligence and now some of them deliberately would build on waterways. Ebia assembly has harassed you several times and still ebia God in his own wisdom wama flood aba send there you give way. What did they make us?
And not just all the bunch of bomb yes
yeah.
Okay matwase so doc my member ho Dr. Parker, would you say, I'm a cockasm, me yasam pay, me yasam, not quarter pong. The Bebanusulita, Bebanusulita. Doc, 80 say state in poko o case it me more compensation. Uni case the another bancha bo. Because of what you do may divert it common because of say benefits are a war who seek professional help. A war property acquisition. And now management who ebi mami. The entire was for professional help.
Okay. Nedi kan ema wo save sika bebre. And 2 ema wo save time. The case ema wo save sika because you seek the professional person. The services in intino. And maybe wo ho wo ni ma those services never ma who say a hanu ye nsuo ye nsidan wa ha. A ye mark for a market. And as a hospital and as a lorry station. Intinante so ko waste sika ye den e wo ho. 2 meka time no nso a embranka wo obeja wadwuma ho edi nema bi achi aka se e bia me kwohwehwe ohene me kwohwehwe abusuapan me kwohwehwe jaase akwa akotu aka no. It is not enye wo duty say obeye sa but now the adwuma na adan na yen office na e bia ye be call round na ye den aye say adwuma na nyina ma o search say no enye wo na obeye because e bia bi na Madam Jamila eken obekọ Madam Jamila office yes obi won ho say wo twen no na wo tena ho salai but e bia isa me connection ti no me fafo am friend Madam Jamila me de ade we asan ni wo check ma me say correct and say correct enye correct mpo a obetuma ka okay doctor aha na ebetuma ye say enti brana e bia one honorable metena se na ye na yan kan ya adwene ye den embom ye fa mboa client no e bi nso a say usiki professional helper adwuma na waye ni ye mpo a e bia documentation me e wo hone ade ne betima boa wo ama wa correct nema ba bia tema na ye ofanko roadway Festus enkrofo bebre dan kan ya compensation yes omanya bi obi wo ho a onim se yesi dan a sebe permit na ye kokoje no eno na ye hwe so de register ye dan de se wan je permit ebe wo se o me de mentua assembly for na ha me mesi dan na wie at the end of the day no aban records mu no dan no enim de se road crack na aban compensate in any way.
Really?
Yes.
Jamila also so say yes.
Sa pepe. That is so now can person me kind the benefits of permits. As part of why you need a permit is to be on the right side of law.
Yeah. What's the benefits of permits?
Benefits of permits. Okay. 1, it gives you safety and security. Safety and security to mean say send the we are going to resettle some, maybe demolish some houses and all of that. If you have a permit, you will be recognized and duly compensated, maybe with a value that would have been 3 times what you invested at the time you were investing, which becomes again to you. 2, some mechanism, some of these undue disturbance. Today we are changing an area. If you had come for a permit, we would know. We have plans that date to maybe 20 years to come, 10 years to come. We know that where you are safe. Where you are not safe. There will be a big storm drain here in the future. There will be road expansion here. Ubeji permitter. Ye behuna advice will before say ube dino. Send a bear, it saves you the future trouble. And for those who like to take loans or maybe deal with very corporate entities, only permitted, maybe a bank and any institution or munje would die. So that's the let me just say the business part of getting a permit or loan. If you want to use your property as a collateral, you have to show a permit. That gives them some level of guarantee. And the permit, and who benefits ye be brave. Yebekaya will not get the end. And just that fact that you are sitting there, you know you are safe, your investment is safe, it's enough peace of mind. And beyond that, at the end of the day, it helps us as an institution to plan the city for you. We will be able to influence where a house is, where a school is, who is where. Then these unforeseen floods and all of these don't happen. But we in your head, you know, if you say we are smart and now pesa obedi line more now bureaucracy. Now could see anyhow later you are affecting even the community. We have communities that have turned out the way they are today. And when you see the layouts, they are very beautiful layouts. To say areas like Ofanko and other places, north of Ofanko, very nice areas. And in Kaswa here, like I'm telling you, because of land litigations, we have very beautiful local plans for areas. But you go and nothing at all looks like that local plan because of non-conformity. If we put it in our heads that we need to have good communities, we have to have livable communities, and we have to be law-abiding. It's not too difficult. Who there could be some questions, be due diligence, inquiries. Take the little mechanics inconvenience, then save yourself any future inconvenience like maybe a demolition and now maybe I bet distort if you are not careful your entire life or savings.
Doc, as Jamila can't we na now no assembly about her barometry. Okota asase wo estate developer ho. Onsa wo to asase wo estate developer ho. Ya na wa ho toso bi say at least company into a free a basic professionals so to you be more of the proper advice me ade otowie na obekọ na estate company no eni ho ma me bra bi a obechesi mi abesu ya asama kwato na asase koredo no ne krata ode ma me na krata ne koyera he wose ene makoto na asase edi sese bra ko ti odidi matemu fi ho enti there are even enkrofo a omo lose omo sika ewo estate so called estate developers obi be ye den wo ho say akoso atonam ebo asase ho dawuru ewa atadeka ewa atajeman be kotobi because say ye estate tibini say ye enso so na ye be den na akoso atonam ho say ahai ye say ye estate enso bi abehwe kra na ye registered estate company
yo enu ntina na ye kasade bi a wo be ye bia no dikan ye nhwehwemu won say na because of internet nti bibia no enra most of your clients here dealing with omunya most of the issues with the estate developers obi asoro so your estate developer nti say nipa no okodi usika akwa na nko ade men fa ne say what ne din e bia what pack nti ukoya na de usika ye den ama no but baby ode wo kɔ no obekwa akɔhwe asase na wa ye den watu yaka nti ukoya no you do your background check like we just said wakɔ kyerɛw at least there are people around so all my pick there are people around ask questions you definitely get answers as I see be obeku bia no say be the power around about my den ebisa wakɔ office wakɔ to nkrofo ba ko mienu bi and you say okoye na it's better say okɔ office first of all make inquiries na sanko fie na sanko kodwere ho but then now your background checks ni nyina ye den ewie and so now discover show obi inside what they den o dey ashensa obi ko tu eska ese your office nti wakwa na discover akwa show mo san office o say munje
say ya na receipt that so nti waje receipt
are wrong but anka wo tu eska no efa banka definitely asem ba onim say this bank account na me tu eska na den FM bank say because of Ghana card insunti no bank bia nipa na obi account ni details ewo bank wa wo hwehwe nipa na easy say on sabe den on sabe kanu dan so betam usika na odi akogu table say munji sika na me den e kan say mama masase wrong nti that's per say estate no you can go to register general webisa so what say wako wo
asase ka kambe to me register general
meba nti asema me kan say wunji nipa ni ndia wo say there are most companies and then because of fraud nti ohwe omomubu nkrofo social media na we betima for all time packer enterprise na why no all time packer underscore enterprise ebia na your all time packer kra na no ye den edili nti some break akra na obespende so obey investigations no ehia dan so obeka say ba akwa me ba beto nti ana me kwakwa ya ade we and that's the mistake most people yes obi ni adaje nti me dem tie na me kwakwa ya den me kwakwa tuaka it's better say ade bia obey bia no obey search nti search then the kind of say first thing I say na hu say misika me kwa eyo tusi di kura na e bra na wabre na wakotua enti bra obra onya sika no ne saa 1 hour no 2 hours na obe waste ade ahwehwe ade ni mu no he na nka hu hia
mo kasa bia mo de search ono ne hu hia pa sa on
absolutely land administration information meka land administration ebia nipa asase we ye ne dia nipa ebia from na Dr. Bibi, you see the chain of transfers nisa lands commission there was a database no yen de oba ye ho a e betima kire say okay ahaye waterway ahaye viable land ahaye say from that no lands commission omo no betima kire say the person this is the owner of, or maybe this is, if there is no even transaction, at least you would have gotten an idea of who the owner would be. Maybe a stool lands, a government land, a say. That at least would clear another box for you. And beyond that, make sure there are traceable transactions. Say don't even go and pay it at once. Or if you are doing that, make sure there is a witness. Go into proper agreement, sign. Ebia say ekoba say ebia froster na bibisa e betima trace no. Yeah.
Now me trade the proper agency is important.
Exactly.
Because to say assembly will stake, lands commission will state your legal aspect, surveyors edie any nuanum nyina ansa na ba be mwa eti untimi nya baako enka se wagya je se u use pool ni nyina.
Yeah.
Wow. I was for ye din komo e de afa ye properties no be bia e de eti beto no a ehu hia. Na no nsu e ba ye papa ho se na nka nsu mfa ho. Akwai the second owiska. Eti watimi ya failure fensu kwan no. Na nsu ni twifa akofo so. Ye ba ya e check line no. Aban bu akwa dan na eyi wo krata. Eye waterlock nso kro nya krata. Wonu anim wo ha ye bebu de. Udwane kwa hin, udwan kwabia ene hene. Ehon komo. Bigidi se ye niwie ye beto aso ebrefofo. Akoso eto na mo se o ma me like send e o ma madwen se o ma me likes no TikTok ne so. 0302257900 257901. Yen komo aye dia happen e pese gina enne. Nyame hu ye mobo na o ma yen na awotwe foforo a. Ya TSC property investment emuin. Ye beto aso. Eti man komo ni nyina baabi ene ye gina yi. Se bata ho na mamusa ho asema na wo pa ama wo a. Na wabusa. Besrew. Wo trashie na. Monemme. In the Taffy Just voice. May you. Ajanimo.
Abadu.
Ajanimo ma ha.
Mejo so ya. Mo ya de.
Erade hu me mobo.
Mo. And some mama me da me nko fa asase ni bi da bi but mo ka yesu yesua. Te de ba yesu nko tu yesika mu. Na yebe hu ba bi kura so yesu ye beto ya asase a. Da ti ye megiri ntumu. Wo di ase. Na no wo ka se asase ye nto asase keke. Me ni ya adwen. Because we wo ha eno get kana be ye no to mo ba asase a 20. Ba bia se manson wo so. Se manson ni so. Na okoto. Because mo di akra je so usro manson wo nya asase nto. And company ampa no akoto no atwe manson no a ebia na ni treat mika ni saka asase no. Ebu oso a na ni sika no na akoyeka ebu ati enko twa foforo ma ho ebi enko twa ma nso no a na hono soso na akoje agu tie basere enipa bebre omo de complain ni nyama we hono mun sa se toni ade eni hun to kwa ni nyama bebre because of ni etwa yen da ye ni venti ni akwa akoto ni sa ni aboka so sa bye bye
Bedase ajanimo orobon.
Mami, I was in Pachotimika, Masum. Live from Kantamanto Market, Accra, Ghana. About Pacho, where there? You, the radio select Papa. And Mao Shama, dear. Sabe, Ubia, what do you mean? NTF to Tim Rado Super, a chapter, obey. Mami, the Pacho. As a and can no man when you get the ultimate data said that. We must keep it that. And the Million America, Saki Bako Bato, It's me to money for paying 16. Ah, me how to say. I'm almost at our season. Only for at our side, we'll sit down. Come and say, away of come. Operation, let's see a boss. I can now do Nipa in the Mexica, Ghana, Mexica, and Jampa goes, you know. I was a daddy, away, no Bugu. Operation, let's see the boss of Trasta, can't be brave. Well, I may have no more.
Auntie Jamila Babua, no, Yan, Efo. Hello, Efo, my high. Efo, my how.
Hello. Hello.
Efo, me so to me come how.
Me do so, Nana.
But you yet, you would
be an Indura. Could be an Indura. What's Russian? When you could be an Indura. Hello.
Radio me mobile. Hello, Efo. Hello, Efo. If I am not here tomorrow, I have credit now soon. Maybe I'm about to come. Na me bo etre so by tre to the talk about. Me the be see any. KK. Hey, on your penny. On your penny, ma.
Yeah, you know what? Or Nana, what is it?
I read you me mobile.
Yo, sister, my name year Ubia, but Mr. with true your any that. They say ECG for Nansembo Mabaso, any that ECG a year do session or woman being a near Fikama sister. Many Gen Z, we ma call her Namea Yina mention any master customer or Yadiama Menua Jai na Udim Komo Fonso. Na mamma pen was hey, are they? Tiano now, customer to a name wise as woman, your friend Hajia, the minima no. UCG now say, one more workers, I say, and near my equi, me bomb about to say, one by Marcos, a Ghana society beer. Indeed, me dance for that. Na sister, minim say general how they say the Ananka Matuazo.
There be, and say, you free general how they say was specialized Wohaw Ne Sen to your penny medasi. A Jawa
Obaya,
a Jawa Maha.
ya odo. Yo, Obaya, master in the crowd, the Maji, in the children, you will be here at the minute. Now, we are dear to Ga and you are dear to Gan. As I said, if you are Nana ton, or cotton, what to your crowd say, you can intend them. What you intend them, what the name of the Pacray now. Banner, I didn't pick what and I know Mrs. Super, we can intend them. And I also be a wood limo at a Tohoke or can't actually on one solo with the mechanic. Na kakra won we ya no dia kotim e be do be na de na koye basa se ho ye ntu se ho ye den wuni e ti ba na sa no ane de potre no o ye
Yo, eje wampacho Dr. Parker beboa ye wo ho emuaye no. Jemi, ma memfa orobon de no ma wona memfa eje wade ne ma Dr. Parker. Orobon se moni tua asase tonye enyembre. Na wanya wie ehọ nya na je so no de ka ye ni nyina wa ani so nipa no wa ani so fine mo be hwe ni din iron rods cement blocks se kwa de afia ba e labor afia ba ye labor ogidi gideon bedo presido papa Artisans Association of Ghana, be chechi amunyina. Be chechi artisans of Ghana so nyina. Mo twen wie ne makobuagu, Jebila. O sha ase na mo wo hen. Mo kɔ first, ama kɔ stop work. Ne nyina mo hwɛ. Na nipa ne sia na dru suru ho wie a, afa de mo ja stop work ne ye. Na mo de bulldozer akoso egrim. Adan.
Stop work asem because sometimes no. Say, yeah, best starting in the kind say building is a very expensive venture. as much as Drigo, sometimes we have the community at heart. Sometimes we want to stop you at the point you are still not investing. At the point we get to know that this time we now know that we have to take action. But thank God, with the launch of National Urban Policy and Islam prevention policy, we are coming hard at anybody who doesn't have the community at heart. Because beyond, say, you want your welfare, you want to have a house to live in, the community will have to also live in harmony. There should be roads, there should be drains. When it rains, we should still be able to live in our houses. Until we are coming this time in full force with the prayer that this policy will work, and then we will be a different group of people altogether. The assembly is coming at the community hard to ensure that those people who we do stop work, and they don't respect the stop work, this time is going to take very serious turns.
Hey, Jimmy. You, Doctor, assassin to nafum. Okoye no, ni akacho said this all nine we sin in tentem. Did ya na assassin tom funi bi. Eka sa achire ye ni ayekoto no.
The be a mekase when you're ready so be diamond to assassin.
Oh.
Ninti Miss when you're ready so be diamond to assassin. Obia person area a developer. Now, Obi betima kwaja asase ato 10 to 15 years. No develop assassin. Omo matwa ne ho ahye nyina develop assassin. No ne nko ane de no, waja ne bush. Na ye bush na da ho. Na ebredi awo scorpions ene ade. Until at the end of the day, no waja to ho sa no, hwan na nhwe assassin ye den. Ema wo. Ebia obekọ yukra no so sebe abusu ya moto assassin ma ebi mpa no mo gina court. Enti se wan sin ntana ba ko no wini a at the end of the day no hwan na kwakwaje usika eden afri ni ho tina most at times no obi wa kokoto asase obeka che say asase na wato no ye adwuma ne ntegos obi a plan ne community no ye plan obi a person ne community tu etum pon tentem but untimi nkonkoto ne njanto say tama me pe bia na meba ba eden meba be si dan no.
Doctor, Chroma and Crawford say for investment to make part to ama.
Okay. And for investment, obet to fence wall afa ho kama. So what I say now, their garden, fine. Now we say name kama. And I bet me a single room be now mobile a day at Naso. But I say obet to assassin na won ye she was so. Na assassin no eda horse ano. Assassin no sabi on your watchman amount. On the way we transaction. And so anywhere we any there, it is up to you to protect your own land. And you can't leave that land bare like that. And bra 1 year share then. It was so. Most of the times, crash I say some cockota. Ye be say one away be was assassin so. Good, who has possession, like just like Madam Jamila then Eken. Into 1 year Bibia was no there. Nipa na way Bibi was no. And no cry you should consider say any panansa. Because you who say who when him bray. When him bray you know. And she tell you what was as na den ato was ano but who pay the year the awji assassin at least who don't mean yes to cry to war fa ho na fa gate ye den eto na pe obi on show assassin so ye den ema
Dr. Pakari on say ye Ghana for ye mododo no a sabi ye nsem enibi
okay
enti ye tietia na kakra assassin mpo obehwe no na me tu susua se ma me ntonto ho
okay
na me nye susu kakra
okay
na menya blocks
mienu a
1000
wakoso okay
enti me se be take me 1 year and me save bosumi bia 200 sa na me be top blocks 1000 na me akoguso ebi kura menya blocks menya
cement sika
na menya
sika okay
wow enti me ya na kakra enti wo koka say ye develop area na person ye fe na ene ye bibi wo so na metumi fra
wow say sister ya say most of estate developers no kra no asas no beto wa ya na ye kire say na se wusi dan ye dan efa bebi wo ha ye mpedan ye wo fom bebi wo kra ye pa bansoro enti say wo hwe wo ho so at the end of the day no so say who ni sika na wa baby to say bia East Legon so ba beto asase at the end of the day na wo ja to ho a sɛ wontumi ntɔ asase no mfa ntoɔ so asase no kora wotɔ no kora obi nso ani yɛ dɛn ɛtua mu a sɛbi nipa no de langas ne adeɛ ɛbɛyɛ dɛn ɛbɛha wo nti ebi a wohwɛ wo ho baabi wɔ hɔ ebi ɛhɔ deɛ far away wobɛtumi atɔ asase no ayɛ dɛn ato hɔ but in developed areas ne deɛ wontumi ntɔ asase sɛ mɛtɔ asase ɛde ayɛ dɛn ɛde ato hɔ nti wonim sɛ wonyɛ ready no wone asase wura ne ntena ase wonim sɛ asase no yɛ bɛyɛ $60,000 ana wode de mepatwɔ metua half ma mebɛyɛ bi abosom nsia ana bosom nson memfa ntua balance ne yɛ dɛn ɛma m ɛno yɛ wo nhyehyɛeɛ na ɔkakra na ɛwɔ hɔ no fa bɔ w'asase no ho ban dan sɛ wobɛtam sika no nyinaa kɔma w'asase wura na 1 year 2 years 3 years wontumi nkɔyɛ hwee ɛwɔ asase no so
wonim yɛwie program yi a me no bɛdi nkɔmmɔ bi wɔ akyiri hɔ ho ɛfiri sɛ memene mɔ bi a onyayɛ a ɛnka watɔ estate dan but yɛwɔ saa mentality ne sɛ estate dan no bi wɔ hɔ a ɛsi ne yie ɛna wopɛ sɛ ɔtiatia no nkakra na ɔno a ɛde ɛyɛ ne sika ne ntimi ɛnyɛ ntiatia nkakra no ɛma no obisa me sɛ sɛnka Ghana ha yɛwɔ agencies bi te sɛ de aburokyire wɔn some agencies a obi timi si ɛma wo ɛnyɛ the normal mortgage na yɛkɔkɔyɛ no obi timi esi eduru stage bi a yɛsi aba beduru
roofing
level na watuatua na kakra no wonim sɛ wa protect ha ki yɛwɔ obi saa enka wɔpɛ eti yɛbɛdi nkɔmɔ wɔ akyire na sɛ saa mmoa ne bi saa wɔ hɔ a then you direct nkrofo a wɔn saa interest no Gemina de ntina stop work no ya na de bia mo na mo tworo ana say ye ne yetimi tworo because na say all pass odwe so obesi dan na assembly bia wo kala na ode tworo no ye hu ye ni assembly bia de ntimi beria ha me hu kala na mo red ne kala no na me ama ko tworo stop work na me the assembly no ya na mo initials na me the asoso.
Sometimes it's me who stop works need be cry na serious because we work with forms. Building inspectors no call site any task force no. We have forms that we everywhere we've gone to write, anywhere we have gone to serve mechanic say a sermon or something we know. Into while the upena o cultural stop worker. Say we just don't want to mind you. Hoping that you do the right thing. But for now, I think we have pampered the community so much. Ebi auto paint no cry enti mi mboa obiom. Who cultural stop work na yen so ye ba betro e de ani bi. Na when who difference na e wom. Madam, what you say?
It was say it is our strategy need them also so find another way.
Oh, we know. We have records, we have forms that if we serve you, we know. If we don't, we have not served you, we know. But it just reminded me that we lost one of our task force members yesterday, Honorable Nuhu. May his soul rest in peace. We buried him yesterday, and then I'm praying his family will take consolation.
Amen. I was saying, Wohaw Ne Sen the bread war me maulumi trust malaria drew and when nampa malaria dear bar a bauso in night as a son tom no or too farm no a barberio. So neighborhood name yet. Na usu do huni say kra I'm not fellas burial oba mountain oba malaria ne ba said you be see treating the chira say e do be ko to them check and abe sorry intem let me trust malaria do abetime do ho ato so anu enam pa e farmer trust for na ye wo ma na ye trust of 400 albendazole e ensusunro wo hwe season na ye wo mu no e farmer ye nwunu efom ye nwunu so a unim say omo hyem ni nyina omu piepie ba eti ye ne worms types ni nyina e na egoro ne nyame adom nkwala ne so makon abafie ai omu di agrone style bia bi susuma na nya de say wo de nyame hu mobo o compound no eye friends say paved eti ateche ni ho nti ensonso ni ho and as susuma na nya de say wato tiles wo fie ho nti o nam tiles so eti ensonso ni ho as long as on paboa no muro nwu abonten enante nwura fie ne de wone nsonso wa yokofa emfa wone se de wo tiles no kra no o to no ye smooth a tokro bi anem on paboa to etime de nsonso no ba fie ho e basa trouser 400 albendazo fa hwen kwala no normal me yare ansa na ebie school. Valuvite, a range of supplement, Valuman, Valuwoman, Valumenocare, Valu Beauty, and range nina. Our pharmacy and a chemical stores are a benye. Pharma Trust and a diaba. O here be. O did ye pa we are dear. But baby, a wetifia do ya not supplement be a sono. We nip a diana and a red flag. Freeze red flag, na say. Na bread green. Why? Best start your baby jina. A amber, yellow, no be green, with them cry. She shall value range of supplements be a bebow. A way, may mount APC anom, or yaw be about none near dinner so on quam an APC will be Johnny. Or qua and so bebion and a chest out tiapo. Or yarn a corner or samba dear or can be bitch out say. APC never joanum, nor how ne did a suit to nipedium, et a call a cocoa doctor. Kena farmer, medicine. Unlimited. Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital. What Allah who shall feature and Yamina Yarisa for inshallah, Enyamia Dwana Yariseba. Amen. Fidie nro. O wapomudi mwenim before. Yare bi o hwa ye kwankro chronic. Emmo ento ho so say miwei. Sumnuma nenko ko amen. Prostate ho hawo entwe ma nenko ye cancerous. Ko amen. Wo pa wo susu chini kwade betu fo papa ni a kira okwan papa stroke na ba sesa noe fane ku kamu omo wheelchairs e ne betena bim physio ni nro wo ho obefiri mu afi ameni nura no ennam onipa ho adaje eti ko no momwa wo dome oben snet flat no klagon so la shibi ashama nkwan mu ho amen numbers no e wasanka be start ya na wo bo 0244 2279 na mamuni 0244 me fa 020 ne first we are me dey momo so hwe me kra na meeting 020 722 9505 aha e dey minya ye 020 722 9505 eno ye amen numbers ne ba ko 020 722 9505 and abako a 0244 227192 aha 0244 227192 away my men found call Hovid Pharmaceuticals womo ena aye ferrolate e mojedro ya e wo iron any other minerals na red blood cells no ahode ne ba form a edo how bebre ba kakra bia no aye mre waye boho hwehwe bi ebeboa wo ai edo ne ye ferrolate Hovid Pharmaceuticals na ye mpene ne nkwada na ennom e mojedro e wo pharmacy any chemical stores a etwa ye ho ahia ne nyina eto ya na wahwehwe bi kakra bia no aye mre onante kakra bi adwuma no ntumi nya nkowanim ne nyina ferrolate be ka ahode ne hye kama pa umogya nso na atie nso a ebemena bomma 0244 631402 0244 631402 and also call Pilcare Pharmacy with East Legon American House 0599 889972 0599 889972 wenya ebi etu ewo atom enyumada Roma ena yedi ohawa ye nam muso man se dipa se fiewura se tenant ehonkomo meba
Ferrolate eniani dronie midofo wo ye adwuma kakra bia na wa bre wo sori odua so wontumi nidi akwadampo de okese na wonyini ato ape Ferrolate niani dro na mekanfo amawo Ferrolate niani dro vitamin B1 B2 B12 folic acid zinc iron copper ne lysine wom biotin womo biotin yetiri ni widie ye mano ye kama ene wonso wom no Ferrolate niani dro ne besiesie o Ferrolate Ferrolate Anya nawo pharmacy shop biara eben wo mu etufonko Hovid Pharmaceuticals Limited enkran okaishi ene SGSSB Bank na hwe animo 0244 631 402 ana Primary Care Pharmacy, East Legon, America House, 0599-889972. Eddie, Aji Edian Kratoyatum.
Said you bet me a check in a farmer APC in Sunti, and why yen Sakuma.
Uti paiwa.
Fakina farmer, Akuma APC. Kake Hawa, Akuma APC.
Sisiarie, what person no pemuna ya? Fever, anawanamia.
Emupia, Kina farmer, Akuma APC, Ebeye Fruho. Nemum na nuachi na enkwai dia kuhu doctor kina farmer akuma APC eyema obia ya wadi emfie dunsia 16 years dekro.
Bro, I will always take you serious.
Then I'm more transfer mesaro.
Malaria draw Lumitrust no. And nam a year juman kasa.
Enti sa Lumitrust wo ho a etumi malaria say.
Me ka kire mu say Lumitrust Forte and ni Lumitrust DS ya yempanifo de and na Lumitrust suspension ya yemofra de wo ho die. Se mokoye test na malaria wo mu a mo hu enu an se mokopa bi ato. After 3 days no a won fa nwie no na ho ato.
Lumitrust Forte and mofra de Lumitrust suspension.
We can trust it.
Lumitrust our pharmacists and licensed chemical shops. Mopadodo a Monfre Pharma Trust Limited. And now Monfre 0561 088 666. And now 0561 088 663. Lumitrust.
An effective anti-malaria you can trust. FDA Ashosha Ejedian Kratoimu Ajatum se eye.
Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital Bena Black History and War America, China, Africa, ne Ghana and Penifua Bonabaso say, or say a real man for Tiapopa.
Amin Scientific Hospital. I had a sabia, or one Fidian was so, Yawudaswa, and Fidian Chiro Yadi, Nanua Sanso Sao Yadi.
Amin, expert or Kwan Croyaria, one run when nam. Now, what Dr. Fonia Nurse Fonso, or what Sima?
Amin Scientific at the herbal, homeopathy, naturopathy, and reflexology, na, as Sayadi.
Sa wona wo pe, ana yare ne te same pa, nyame adumunti. Yare expert. Amen Scientific ebeboa ma inshallah wo ho ato. Na wonso di adanse se de Ghana fo ne abrochirefo bi di adanse no.
Accra, Amin Scientific ewo dome, Obansnet Flats, and Alashibinso, our Klagon, a Shaman Road, under Bridge Ope.
Our Krabata P. Fre, non sure dear Ben 0245 275254. Anna 020 722 9505. Amen Scientific Herbal and Alternative Medical Hospital.
Allow Shafi, Nyamene Yaresafo.
Abusaya da Sakasma and Sona was say, Yamay Musuma Udia and Kakwami Boa Club Bunia. Eddie Quanso Brebre, a bar a betwayen so. Medin Kaka actual say Yenuanum be a waka. Yenya Boati and any war pizza UTV. Boati papa da femti, a quasante, na yakwa ye ne ye, Yamia Duma, na watchi a ye, Mudu do and Betmino, no my barber boy and sanso, and na Yenya melody from pong. Melody from Poyania, ye melody, nema me. Mama Ophelia yase wa boy ono so ko nyame adma memendei 1st August yesie na ya nom na chiri sikasa menua opo national so maame eda fem ai mama Juliana ekua free enti opo national so ade atonani ai enti fumesa ewo kumase kotia ho ena yenua opo national ma me ye no ye be ye no Worcester 40 tram wo krum ya na makwa akogya opo national na bibia aye kama my lady ye ma ye boso no efutu be na ade be ma omanfo ewo structure ipeja na ye betimi abu ene de woso mo ye ho.
Okay, so I would want to speak specifically to the people of Kaswa before any other person. Kaswa for, you know, Jesus lives in Kaswa. Are you aware?
Hey.
Yes, Jesus lives in Kaswa. So you can just imagine. Kaswa is serious. Kaswa is one, let me just say, big town. It's a cosmopolitan area, very vibrant one that is good for any kind of business. I am in the past, Dr. Wohaw, do well to invest in Kaswa. We have the numbers, we have the people, and we have the potential. So having this area and then a town with this kind of potential, I would want to urge mindful Kaswa for I won't say be a but we can do it. We have very law abiding people who are ready to develop and all of that. And then we have enjoyed some cooperation in tea. I would urge say We should be law abiding. We should buy our lands from very reliable sources. We should engage with the assembly as and when that there is the need, so that we don't have to waste our investment also. And then also, I don't know if you give me time to acknowledge some people, but
sure. Do.
Yeah, MC or your branch or done in my year or boy juma pa 24 hours. Me per se, me acknowledging the effort, and then we appreciate him. Our MCD, who is also very experienced, and then my engineer, people of fiscal planning, works, we are in this together. We try our best, and I know our city will become better. Also, staff and people of Ewutu Senya East, and all of my family, my husband, my children, I'm grateful. And then we are in it together. Thank you. I can't be minister. I can't live here without mentioning the good works the local government minister is doing. Yesterday and today, they have launched the National Urban Policy and also the Slum Upgrading and Prevention Policy. It is our prayer that Accra and then our sister cities will look better in the next few years. And then the head of service, I can't forget him and his staff. We are grateful.
Yes, we are grateful, pa. Doctor, bebacho ye pondi na adi beje o manfo.
Yo. Na meka ne se asase de eye. So be invest wa asase mu na eye. Ya de mfaso de bebre ye den eba. Na so se na ye kan no so be ya asase adwuma na so be nya wasumdwe na eche yenkobu den ngua. You better say we be engage professionals. Now why due diligence? Say na ye kan ye na afen so one who say ade bia wo be no we ma surveyors ni omomo asase ne hunim dia ye den abem dan say one ka say ade onim die ene wa adwena ka say me kwa kwato asase no na ma yesu adwuma na afen no say we the moment now be start dance you know so won koje permit be say the kan koje permit na say wa start dance no kwade ba kwa ya ne say ubesi dan na du ba bia na echena ya ba bedwune nyina ye den egufom. It is better to do so with the little money you have than so by ye na wa boka investment nyina we are saying na bon say abawie ye. Na me say let's engage the professionals. Na obinso problem me jide say ye wo homo you can contact us na ye di hu komo we chire.
What can contact them to contact Betujo?
Fatuja. Am I ready?
You. Example for who pair consultancy services. Ewo edan eni asase ho no. Me ma doctor number. Dr. Parker. Me ma on the number. Betime ne nakasa. Wo hiam boa omo beboa wo. 0244 54 1169 0244 54 1169. Besramo on say me dem penifo be number 2 dwa na me issue a warning. Na me fra hwese beba ebekọ ma anya mistake number me born correct me need a ho. Ewie mention space but me need a ho. Etu bo ebekọ. Se wonhia ne services a enfren ha no. Se wonhia bribia be fra check upon you onyo adamfo. Mesrewo na ekwemu ntenema obi a wakota asase anu ne ho obi a wowo edansie ho problem obi a no kra eyi opo obi a menasi ama no na watuatua ne kakra hwehwe saafo no na omumbom ejai ma saafo no mum enkonkwo hwehwe no na omo awo mo wonka saa category ne ho a gina nchema miansa so numbers no number mpo 0244 54 1169 0244 54 1169. Meda say wie utie yi ena wie yi yewra na yewra berma Dr. Kwabna Ewua eno ne de na ye ne title aka akonwa no ho achim sokode dwa so achim sokode hene sokode hene one CEO all time Packer Enterprise ɛna nana ɛbɛboa yɛn ɛna planner Jamila Salihu Jamila ɛyɛ Municipal Physical Planning Officer ɛwutu Senya East Municipal Assembly mekɔ assembly bia ne manyu obi amwa me a enye Jamila aboboa no baabi ade ne bɛkɔ bia metu ne hu no waba eti kanso ane ne nkrofo mutri ya ankasa mo good resource person mo good professional mo good person to work with mo nso de mo yie maye yeda mo ase sika eyim akosia sapon akosia etona Michael Jerison Mane Arafat Peter Square Dominic Pepra Pretty Joyce any team kayen Papa Fosu eka ho na awie yeba ebedi dwume kila buboni odi anka kwa me bo a eje baton na free ensem a na na ye kwanso brebre e na ode ba aba beto ayen so de medi jam awie enyankopon asomdwe medi Nana Yaa Konadu Christ ama efidi me ne ye be hia so efiada enkosi sa brene de medi nyame ejamo nyina
Say thank you.